Sorry Day to us is coming together, realising everything from the past and celebrating how far we've really come. We've come a long way, but we've still got a long way to go. Realising about the stolen generation, there's still a lot of understanding. Like when my uncle got taken away, I didn't realise. To Peninsula Boys' Homes, I didn't realise that he was a stolen generation until my friend explained it to me. And I've met a few people that are stolen generation, and you look in their eyes, it's just empty of what's been done in their lives.
So National Sorry Day is a nationwide day on the 26th of May, and it recognises and allows people to bring or to come together to understand and to start the healing process around the impact of the stolen generations.
When Kevin Rudd said sorry to the Aboriginal people Australia-wide, I saw the faces on a lot of people, and to them that meant a lot.
Done a lot of damage.
Yes.
Because what the government did was stop the language, stop the dancing. Sorry Day to me means a sadness because of what happened in the past with children taken away from their parents and not even coming back to, some of them not coming back to meet their parents. Parents passing away before they even come back to meet them. And, well, like my grandmother, I didn't find out that she was a stolen generation until I did some family history, and it was her, her three sisters and her brother that was taken from their mother.
Sorry means sorry for the loss of my ancestors, my aunties and uncles, my nan and pop, who were in the stolen generations.
Here is a whole generation, which is a community which is largely based on the connection with the forebears, being disconnected from their forebears, and that was cruel.
My great-grandmother was taken to court at Maitland, and she was told that she was an unfit mother, and she had no support to help her with her children. And I've got documentation to say that her mother-in-law, her two sister-in-laws are in this court with her, and the magistrate still took the children off her.
To fully understand it, I think you have to live it, and it's very, very hard for people that aren't part of Aboriginal communities, have not been directly affected by the stolen generation, to fully comprehend the depth of impact that it has, not only on families but on whole communities.
I think the first one was, I can't think of the documentary, that movie, The Fence.
Rabbit-Proof Fence.
Yeah, when that came out, I watched that, and that was pretty, horrific, I feel. So that sort of touched deep inside me, yeah.
My mum wouldn't talk about things. And when she did talk to me, I didn't realise that she was a stolen generation when she told me that she grew up in an orphanage, a nun, you know, not an orphanage, but a convent with nuns, her and her sister and her brother. She was 5-year-old, her sister was 3, and her brother was a baby. And she didn't even know that, you know, that she was stolen either. See, being a 5-year-old kid, she didn't know, and she still didn't know until she died.
Every Aboriginal friend that I have has a story to share.
Yeah.
And that's my personal, I understand that when I have 20 friends and 18 of them have somebody is connected to a stolen generation, that's a story of a whole population.
I was talking to some of the elders within the Peninsula Boys' Home, and they was telling me about how they were treated up at Peninsula, and, you know, going out on cold days, rounding up the cows and everything, and they had no shoes. They was standing in cow poo to keep their feet warm, which was, you know, that was disgusting. You know, if you're going to take the kids away, treat them right.
The ignorance of they still don't understand us. Our Aboriginal family works. They don't know the structure, they're nothing.
I'm a very new migrant to this country, just 3 years, 4 years into the country. I understand that I'm participating in the colonization of this land, and I'm sorry. That's what sorry means to me. And I acknowledge that I'm using the resources of that the original inhabitants of this land have been preserving for and conserving for 60,000 or more years. And I'm honored to take a share of it, but I'm still conscious that I'm part of that process of colonization or invasion, whatever you want to call it.
And it's also a great opportunity to take what's happened in the past and to look forward to the future and to really start a healing process so we can work together in the full and true spirit of reconciliation to make sure that all people in Australia have a common future together.
We've got to move on. Yeah, reconciliation and do what I can do now, not what's happened in the past.
There still needs to be a lot of change.
Yes.
A lot of change.
And it still needs to be, you know, Aboriginal children with Aboriginal carers.
And it's a real chance for all Australians to reflect, to take a step back and to think about those impacts, to put themselves in the same shoes if it happened to them or a member of their family, and to really understand the impact that that has, not just for one generation but multiple generations.
They need to learn more about Aboriginal culture.
About us. Learn more about us and understand us better.
Us as Aboriginal people, we need to get together, and it's kind of like a celebration that we don't live in that society anymore.
It's great that we can acknowledge what's happened, and by acknowledging it, we are healing.
We need to be grateful for where we are now today.